the morning, very early in the morning, but I wanted to share a thought. You know, sometimes we're running multiple projects at the same time, and it gets really, sometimes it gets stressful, but it's different when you're doing something that you love, you know? It's doing something that you're passionate about. It's a different feeling. Like you wake up and you're tired and stuff, but there's a sense of satisfaction whenever you complete something and it's yours. For this bathroom, this rustic cottage vibe, the client actually had a lot to say. One big thing that she wanted was the vintage Kohler double porcelain vanity. It's not porcelain, it's cast iron. It's really interesting because it's really heavy. So it's modernly made, but it still carries the vintage materials it brought with it. Like, it doesn't sacrifice in any way like that. A lot of the times, us as designers, we're creative and we're really passionate about our ideas, and the client may have a different idea or direction than us, and we have to recognize, okay, what would be the best way to convey these ideas, collaborate with them in order to make an even better final product. At the end of the day, we're meant to communicate and be able to facilitate that whole process and be able to, all be happy. Okay, so for this bathroom we had a very vintage vibe going through. That was the style of this bathroom, and we tried to stay with more shades rather than colors, but we did throw in a little bit of tan colors in there to keep the warmth inside of it. So for this bathroom we had a really vintage vibe going. A lot of warm tones, blacks, a lot of shades, but still getting the tans in there. You wanted something a little bit more relaxing, and that's how we were gonna achieve this with this color scheme. If we look here, we're gonna see that we have some hexagon tile here. We played with two different sizes. The larger one went with the floor, and then the smaller one actually went in the niche area. This one right here was actually provided by the client, because one of the cool features was to use this paneling on the side. It's really gonna bring the age into the bathroom, rather than just having plain walls. That's a little bit more modern. We used a cool shoe molding to seal it off on the edges, and we sticked with this color palette right here. We put floating shelves to keep those tan tones, and actually the white color that we used in the bathroom is not exactly white. It's a little bit more oatmeal type, but it all came together. Obviously the main feature in this bathroom was this very cool cast iron sink that we were able to incorporate very well. We actually have some physical samples here. We'll start with this tile here. This is a hexagon tile. This is going to be this ended up being for the floor. Now this has a little bit more quartz in it. It was more matte black, but this is double the size of the one that we used for the niche. So you see this is a mosaic tile, so this is a backing that's going to keep it all together, and we use non-sanded grout for these types of tiles. That way the grout can really set well in here, and it doesn't budge out or anything like that. It can seal very well. Here we have the smaller hexagon tile. This is what we used in the niche, just to keep it a little bit more dynamic. The floor being a little bit larger, it's a larger space, and for the more crammed ones we used half the size. This also had that backing, so it all keeps together evenly, and it all looks nice once it all sets down. And of course we used subway tile. You can't go wrong with subway tile, especially in this style. It helped us bring that classic look forward. We used black grout for this one, just to keep that tone, that theme of the black going through the whole bathroom, and it really completed the look. sometimes we gotta pick up stuff and I gotta drop it off myself. Okay guys, we're gonna use green mold resistant drywall. The reason we use this is because we're dealing with a lot of humidity in the shower, in the bathroom areas. So this, what it's gonna do is you're not gonna build mold. It's not gonna be affected by all that vapor going around in the bathroom. We got some cool black fixtures for this one too. We got like a double rod shower curtain, and then we got a really cool themed vanity light. It has like these like barn looking ones because we're dealing with like a more rustic style. I got a call this morning about the tub, that they wanted a more high duty tub because they have like a more vintage looking vanity, but the one we're putting in there is white, like it's a white metal one, but it's lightweight. So sometimes people are concerned that it's not high quality because it's not heavy like the cast iron ones, but in reality it's just because of the engineering of it. They're still very scratch proof, high strength, high density, high quality. It's just because of the engineering that it's lightweight, so don't be too scared about using those. I really like those because the porcelain ones can crack and shatter if you hit it hard enough, and then the fiberglass ones can chip, and most of the time they actually come to the job site already broken. So I just go ahead and use the metal ones. They look modern, they look just the same, high quality. We're going to Hot Pot today. It's a cool restaurant, Asian cuisine. Sometimes on the weekends you gotta kind of de-stress. You gotta do something that's like, whether it's a hobby or something, you just gotta de-stress so you can be ready for the next week. I'm going with family, so it should be fun. Hey guys, it's Renato Cabina and thank you for watching this video. If you guys like the content that I just did and you're interested in creativity, design, interior design, anything like that, make sure to subscribe and follow my social media. It should be in the description down below. Thank you and make sure to tune in.